Test mic, 1, 2, 3, test mic, 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3, test mic. Test mic, 1, 2, 3. Falcons have the football. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties. 3:59 in the second quarter. Timeout on the field called by the Falcons. They still trail this game 3-0 against the Laredo United Longhorns. Once again, I'm Kevin Otto bringing you the action on ValleyCentral.com on a very cold and chilly night here at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi, Texas. Both teams have been plagued by penalties. We've seen a lot more of the punter of anything else. Both teams have exchanged multiple punts, 2 missed field goals for the Los Fresnos Falcons. But they have the football with a couple minutes remaining in the first half. Again, Brandon Colon, who just took an end around, had a nice pickup. It's a big 4th and 4 coming up for the Falcons. They'll be going for it. They're going from left to right. They got this possession on a punt. Their drive started at their own 40. 4th and 4 coming up. Cruz looking back to pass. He's in the Colo zone number. Looks like he picks up the first down. It's gonna be close. Coaches are signaling for a Falcon first down. Officials are gonna spot this one and they're gonna say it's a Falcon first down. Javier Cruz keeps the drive alive on a quarterback scramble on the 4th and 4. So signs of life for their offense. They trail by 3 with 3:44 in the first half. You're tuning into ValleyCentral.com. Trips left, 1 lone receiver to the right. Cruz, option play, going to keep it himself. Crossing the 25 to the 24, down to the 23. So once again, the Falcons have the football. They're going from left to right. Fans, again, I want to apologize for the technical difficulties. We're back up and streaming on the air. And you've just missed a 3-0 ball game. That's really all that's happened. So both teams exchange punts. A couple of turnovers on both sides. Los Fresnos trails 3-0, 3-10 in the first half. Cruz out of the gun. 3 receivers set, 1 back to his right. Snaps there. Designed quarterback run up the right hash to the 23-yard line. So once again, this is the area matchup. 5A Division I between the Los Fresnos Falcons and the Laredo United Longhorns. Let's give credit to both defenses as both offenses came into this game with high hopes, hoping it would be a high-scoring game. Cruz out of the gun, looking back to pass, fires to his right, hit immediately, and that was Colon on the reception.
Yes, Kevin, you're right. That was a nice hit there. Right now, if y'all are tuning in, like Kevin was saying, it's a 0-3 game. Falcons have yet to score. They have the ball, and this has been a mistake-prone game.
A defensive showcase for both teams. Javier Cruz out of the shotgun, trips left, fumbles the football, puts it on the ground, but is able to recover it. You're right, when you talked about the turnovers, that's been an early factor in this game, and you got to wonder if the chill factor, this weather, all of a sudden storming through the lower half of South Texas, it has to affect these boys, because Los Fresnos isn't the coldest place of all places in Texas.
That's right, Kevin. Looking at Los Fresnos, we're actually very hot down in the valley, usually up in the 90s. Hundreds. Occasionally we'll get a day of 80. This is not what they're used to.
Falcons out of the shotgun. Motion man, this pass is complete to the far side. William Cox on the reception, breaking a tackle all the way down to the 15-yard line. Ramirez was in on the tackle, so there is 1 minute and 22 seconds left in this rather quick first half. Eli Cruz checks into the game. Keep an eye on him, their premier running back who can also come out of the backfield and catch a pass, so he's dangerous on both aspects. Brandon Colon is lined up to the far right. He has one-on-one coverage. The Longhorns going with a one safety. Set, and they're going to go Cologne's way. Corner of the end zone. Jump ball in and out of his hands. Drop ball from Brandon Cologne, and you rarely see that happen from their stud wide receiver.
That's right. 4 and 6 play here. 56 seconds to go. United has 3 and Falcons have 0. It's a hard place for them to beat, Kevin. Though
the Falcons are going to try and get points on the board. Field goal attempt. Kicks away. It is up. And the kick is good. So the Falcons get on the board and knot things up 53 seconds before the half. 3-3. Now their kicker is 1 for 3 in the field goal range. They knocked that one through. 3-0. Falcons tie it up.
And like you were saying, I mean, 53 seconds before, the opposing United Horns did not see this happening. So the Longhorns did not see this coming at them. And yet that's exactly what happened here. They had 6 yards to go to get that first down, and they decided, you know what, we're close enough to the goal line that we can go ahead and try for a field goal. There's no time like right now.
The Falcons getting set to kick this one off. They've knotted up 3-3 against these Laredo United Longhorns. That'll be kicking off from left to right. This is not what I expected, in my opinion, just going over the numbers. Both teams have the ability to put points up on the board, but the defense has been the case here at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi. Falcons kicking this one off. It's a low kick. Longhorns going to take this one out at the 20 to the 25. Nice move to the 30, down to the 35, still on his feet, all the way down to the 40. Fumbled the football, ball's on the ground, but it was out of bounds, so a lucky break there for the Longhorns.
So, out of bounds, but he's still able to run that ball up to about the 40-yard line. Nice effort there by the Longhorns.
An updated score to Laredo Alexander 35, Brownsville Rivera nothing. They're in the second quarter. That game's going on over in La Jolla. Edinburgh North and Harlingen South, they're fixing to get underway around 8:30, and the Sherryland Harlingen game has been postponed for tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Longhorns with the football going right to left. Esparza fires. Pass falls incomplete, in and out of his receiver's hands. He was looking for Manny Ramos. Falcons nearly came up with an interception on that tip drill.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 here, Kevin. Exactly what the Falcons would like to see here, and not what the Longhorns want.
40 ticks left in this first half. Knotted up 3-3. Longhorns with the football going right to left. Quick swing pass. It's complete to the 40, down to the 45, crossing midfield. Then driven out of bounds by Nick Alegria, one of the best defensive players I've seen all year, the starting safety for the Los Fresnos Falcons.
Nice job there by the Falcon to get him out of bounds. They were able to stop him after that one looked like he would go far.
So 34 seconds, ball on the 47-yard line for the Longhorns. All white uniforms, orange helmets. And Esparza stepping up, crossing midfield, nearly intercepted by Brandon Cologne. He's jumping up and now knowing that ball hit him right in the numbers and hit the turf. Cologne could have had a big interception. That's 2 drop passes we've seen from Brandon Cologne. Very uncharacteristic of Cologne.
Well, you know what they say, playoffs, anything is possible.
2nd and 10, 28 seconds. Here comes the blitz from the Falcons. Esparza firing deep down the field. Has a man incomplete. Another drop pass. Eric Corionia was the intended wide out. Slips through his fingers. And again, throwing into the wind was Esparza. A beautiful throw. And this north wind is really coming in. And nevertheless, a big break there for the Falcons. Angel Torres was the man who was defending him on that pass play. 23 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and 10. Another quick swing pass. It's going to be complete. Pass deep down the field. Trick play. Ball's up in the air. Intercepted by the Falcons this time. Looking across the 30. And reversing field is Alegria. And he's down at the 30-yard line. Kind of weaving his way going east to west. He picks off that pass. 10 seconds left in the first half. If anything, the Falcons deny him any more points.
That's right. Looking at it, they just went in there and the Falcons were able to intercept that ball. Nice job there on a nice jump. And on that play, I just have to say he sort of looked like a basketball player.
So Nick Alegria comes up big, who I just mentioned his name, who he led the defense in interception. So a very good defensive back is Alegria. Falcons with the football. Javier Cruz out of the shotgun bunch formation. 10 seconds. 3-3 tie here in Corpus Christi. Cruz looking back to pass. Finds Colon at the 40. And he's swarmed by Longhorn defenders. And the clock will wind all the way down to halftime. So, Nathan, despite everything that's happened in that lengthy first quarter, we're back on air here at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi, Texas. Fans, your Falcons or your Longhorns are all knotted up 3-3 here at Cabinets Field. I'm Kevin Otto, Nathan Menchaca. So just real quick, let's take this time to walk the fans through what happened in that first quarter. Just a bunch of penalties on both sides, false starts on both sides. Los Fresnos came up with 2 missed field goals, a fumble. Then when the Longhorns had the football, they drove down the field on their opening possession, knocked in 3 points. 3-3 is all that's happened. That's all it is. Fumbles, missed field goals, and penalties. Defenses stepping up big in this game. Brandon Colon had a quiet first half. In the second half going forward for this Falcon offense, they're going to have to get him more involved. As for the Longhorns, they present a aerial attack as Derek Esparza last week. He threw for 470 yards in the first half, finished with 5 touchdowns in that rout of Donna. For them to be clicking offensively in the second half, he's going to have to get involved and lead the way. So halftime here at Cabinets Field, 3-3 between the Laredo United Longhorns and the Los Fresnos Falcons. You're tuning in to ValleyCentral.com. We'll be back for the second half in just a moment.